For those of you that didn't catch my video earlier today over on Easy Chinese Cooking, which by the way is linked in the description, where we teach you how to cook delicious, authentic Chinese food, Tesco last year was fined £7.5 million for selling out-of-date products. Now this is a bit of a strange one because we always check the use-by dates of products before we buy them. And even when they are in date, sometimes they are certainly off and we've had to take them back, which is a particular problem when you're buying things like chicken and various other meats, which are, let's face it, these days getting on the expensive side, particularly if you buy the free range and top quality meats. Then buying meats that are in date but are certainly off by the time you get them back is a little disheartening. So we do pay particular attention to the use by dates. And in fact, for quite some years now, shops have been restricted from selling foods that are beyond their use by date. But I was interested by some of the comments in response to that video, because many people do in fact just check the food before they eat it, irrespective of whether it's beyond the use by date. And yet some companies like Tesco have been fined millions of pounds for selling products that are beyond the use by date. Now, I'm very interested as to what you think about this and what your standard practice is. I know that some of you are very avid in checking the use by dates before you buy these products, and some of you are frankly not that bothered. Let's say also, for example, what if the products were offered at a substantial discount to avoid wastage, but were still beyond the use by date? What would you think about that scenario? Or what do you think about the scenario when they are close to the use by date and offered at a substantial discount, let's say pennies on the pound? Personally, I don't tend to shop for those unless I happen to see it and then I think, well, I'm using it today or I'm cooking it today, so it doesn't really matter whether it's at the end of its use by period or not. I'm going to use it, and to hell with the consequences, I'll just use it and live with those consequences. But certainly if you want to trust the quality of the products that you're buying and there is a use by date which is supposed to guarantee that it's going to be okay and safe to eat, which actually in my view certainly doesn't guarantee that it's safe to eat, because I have bought products, many products in fact, particularly meat products in the past from various different places that have been well within the use by date and have certainly been off when I open it. Particularly with chicken, if you open it, it's off, it's quite obvious that it's off, and I'm certainly not going to risk cooking it. And I'd also be interested if any of you watching work within the food safety industry, and if you have any contributions for the discussion in the comments below this video. I'd be very interested to read those. So if you didn't see that video, I will link it in the description below, but also please do subscribe there and support that channel, because we are hoping to grow that channel to bring you lots of different dishes that we genuinely cook at home, which are genuine, authentic Chinese dishes which you can easily make at home with everyday ingredients that you can buy in most supermarkets, and the occasional few things that you do need to go to a Chinese supermarket for. So as I said, I look forward to your comments in the box below, and thank you for watching.